let's see what's coming in for December for y'all. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. I hope everybody is doing well. All right. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. If this hits for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for future notifications. And don't forget to leave your comments. And if you're returning, y'all know how I feel about you. Aries, you guys show me so much love and support. I really, really appreciate you all. Shout out to the channel members. Thank you for all of your support there as well. If you'd like to join the channel, that link is going to be below in the description box. All right, Aries, let's see what the big fat month of December looks like for you. Stick around to the end of the reading because as I clarify, the energy is going to switch up. All right, coming into the reading, we've got the Nine of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right, I'm going to lay out these cards and then channel the message, and then we're going to talk. What's influencing the Six of Wands, card of Leo? What's on your mind, Aries, the Knight of Cups? All right. What happened in your recent past? The Eight of Pentacles. Hard at work. Why is everything happening? Ooh, does my ass look good as I walk away? Also known as the Eight of Cups. Walking away from someone that you were emotionally invested in. And what's the outcome? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. Well, your money looks good. It looks like to mom here, in the recent past, you guys were hard at work. Maybe you were putting effort into a commitment, a relationship, a person. But I'm also getting there's a lot of success coming because of the effort you're putting into something that's bringing in some financial stability for you. Bottom of the deck, we have a Tower. Woo, with the Knight of Wands. What happened here? And Judgment. You guys made a judgment call. You had some sort of awakening. Maybe somebody tried to come in and resurrect something here. And you realized that they were a big fat Knight of Wands. And so you let that Tower come down. You may have received communication or energy from somebody that you weren't expecting. Maybe even somebody that you had an ending with. Something like that. And if this was somebody that you heard from that you haven't heard from in a while, you realize they haven't changed their effing ways. They're still a flippin' effing Knight of Wands. And you said thanks, but no thanks. Remember, everybody's timeline is different. This may not have even happened yet. You guys are going towards a relationship, it looks like, or at least that's the energy you are harnessing, you're manifesting, and you're also focusing on that coin, which looks good. All right, what does Aries need to know, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Coming into the reading, you guys are fulfilling a dream. You're pouring into yourself. It just feels like anybody, and this doesn't have to be a past person with that Tower and the Knight of Wands, but anybody that's coming towards you, it's like right away, you're like, nope, it's coming down if they're not bringing some sort of stability, because that's what you're looking for and that's what you're manifesting. And you're also in that energy of you're not going to let people come in and out of your life and disrupt your money, your career, your business, whatever it is you're working on here. All right, let's see what's going on, because I do see with that Six of Wands, a lot of success. You're going to start getting a lot of praise or recognition in love. Somebody's about to give you a lot of attention, but also too, again, something outside of love that you're building. What happened here? What's this Tower with the Knight of Wands? Sagittarius energy, but it can be anybody. With the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. You were connecting with a person. Maybe they came back into your life or you were just dealing with them. Hanged Man, Pisces energy, it's in reverse. This is somebody who refuses to change. Somebody who's stubborn, they refuse to budge. And you decided, or you will, I am no longer waiting around for this bitch, this player, or this person that's very inconsistent in my life, and you're releasing. Because you know how important and valuable you are. With the Nine of Cups, manifesting things in your life, but also pouring into yourself instead of pouring into people who are just not on your level. All right, what is this Nine of Cups? What's this about coming in for Aries? And the Emperor in reverse, that's y'all. Aries energy, major arcana. You had very, it looks like coming into the reading, and again, everybody's on a different timeline here. But you're deciding to manifest things that are going to make you happy, living your happy life, pouring into you instead of somebody who, you know, with the Emperor in reverse, this is somebody that's very arrogant, very stubborn. When things don't go their way, when they lose control of a situation, they can lash out. This is just somebody that needs to grow the F up, whether they're male or female. They lack boundaries. Yep, you're calling justice on someone or a situation here. Now, again, it's different for everybody. This could be somebody that's, come back into your life, or somebody that you just feel is not bringing value and stability. It's just built on shit. And this person is who they are. The Emperor in reverse. They're always going to lack boundaries, or they're always going to throw a big fat toddler tantrum when they lose control. This is a control freak. And it's who they are. And a lot of you are having that realization. And who they are could be a player. It could be somebody that's just not giving you a commitment. It's not nice energy. And you're calling justice on the situation. Now, this person could try to reconcile something here with you with Justice, card of Libra. But it feels like Spirit has your back here. And, calling justice. This person doesn't bring you balance. You're going to raise the sword and cut them out. And move the F on with the water uber. 6 of Swords. You guys know this person so well that a lot of you already know if they come in and disturb your peace in any way, they're just going to ride right on back out. So keep that in mind if this hasn't happened yet, okay? They're not here to stay, and they're not here to bring a commitment. They're here for something with control, all right? And what's influencing this is you're getting a lot of attention. Maybe that's what's drawing them to you. A lot of recognition and success. What's the 6 of Wands? You're also dealing with somebody who has an ego. And with the 5 of Pentacles, just be careful. This person could ghost you, or maybe they already have ghosted you in the past. They're coming in again to boost their ego in some way. Because on the outside looking in, it looks like you're living your best life. You've decided to pour into yourself. You're a wish fulfilled, no doubt, right? You've got a lot going on in your life, or you will, that looks mighty good. But again, I'm getting this energy where they're here for now, not forever. You could leave this person out in the cold as well. Also, somebody's ego is kind of in the way here. They feel like they're not enough. And so they kind of need something that you have to boost that ego. What happened in the recent past? 8 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys were holding down like 2 jobs. Or you have a job and then a side hustle, working really, really hard to manage your finances, right? A lot going on with that 2 of Pentacles, and just trying to restore balance when it comes to paying your bills, living life, right? What's this 2 of Pentacles about? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Also cutting an MFer off, whether you're male or female, who's coming in and acting like they're going to put work in, but they're really juggling you. You're not having it. You're very stern with your energy, as you should be. You're just getting straight to the point. You're setting some boundaries and cutting people off. What's on your mind? The Knight of Cups. Sometimes also, too, I'll point out the Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female, doesn't really want to be in a relationship. She's kind of the single queen. So again, focusing on your work, your money, just kind of getting by in life right now. What's this Knight of Cups on your mind? And the Chariot, the good old water uber sister. We've got Cancerian energy. Why is the Knight of Cups here on your mind? Aries with the Chariot and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, somebody that's love bombing you, that comes in and out. Because remember, the Knight of Cups is bringing you a love offer or an apology, but he's always on the move. It's not really stable. They come in and then they leave. They come in, they leave. Sometimes they can be a love bomber. And on your mind is, oh, I'm getting the hell away from this person. All they're going to do is disappoint me with the 3 of Swords, break my heart. They've probably done it in the past. And if this isn't a specific person on your mind, it's just love in general. You're just being very, very cautious and, focusing on things that you can control in your life, right? What happened with this 3 of Swords? What is this for Aries? The 10 of Wands, somebody that just kept you burdened, right? A lot of burdens with this person, the heartbreak, it probably happened more than once. Just be on the lookout for this person coming in after a breakup, after a fight. With this Knight of Wands, they're either going to come in and then leave real fast with that Hanged Man in reverse, or you're doing this to them. So be careful how much energy you exert to this person, whether it's a new person or not, right? I'm getting very kind of in and out energy here. It's all happening because of the 8 of Cups, somebody that you've walked away from or you will be walking. What's this 8 of Cups? And onto the new with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, says Aries, you'll want to play me. I'm going to go towards my 10 of Cups. And for some of you, it's financial stability, a new kind of business, a new side hustle, more money, a promotion, something like that, something new. You're being given this opportunity from the universe here to take it, but you got to walk away from this individual in order to do it. Some of you, it could be a new relationship. What's this Ace of Pentacles for Aries? This is why it's all happening. You definitely need to turn your back on an individual here, though, in order to receive something that could bring some security your way. What's this Ace of Pentacles? An investment. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it does feel like for a lot of you that this is career with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, a new opportunity. But there's somebody here that just kind of drags you down, right? And it kind of feels intentional, lowering your vibrational level because that's where they are. And they tend to do this. What's the outcome? You've got a Ten of Pentacles, and then we'll look further into their feelings. What's this Ten of Pentacles? With the Strength card, holding back on this person, not pouring into them, remaining strong and just holding back, right? Because you know that they're non-committal. And you also know that, overcoming this hardship here is going to lead you to a lot more financial stability, a lot. And again, for some of you, it's a promotion, it's a new business. Money's going to start really coming in for y'all because you're shifting your energy. What else with the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card? Yeah, a victory, Ace of Swords, Aquarius energy. Again, we've got another ace here. So something you're accomplishing is going to bring you a lot of success with that Ace of Swords. And I also think when it comes to love and this person, you see clearly, right? You have some sort of clarity. They're up to their old shenanigans. This is somebody who could be, 50 years old and they're never going to change their ways. It's the same old, right? They just refuse to budge. They refuse to change and you don't have time for it. You're here focusing on new endeavors that are going to bring you a lot of success. Give me one more card on the Ace of Swords for Aries. December, the Death card, by ending things, right? Ending relationships, ending old behaviors, ending old patterns with this person or just love in general. You got Scorpio energy there. What's this about? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody that continuously lets you down. Somebody that ghosts you, that avoids you, that is strategic with their moves when it comes to you. Using strategy maybe to play with your mind with the Seven of Swords. Here for now, gone tomorrow. So again, be very, very stingy with your energy, which it looks like you are or you recently have. This person needs to go. What's the Seven of Swords? Yeah, I mean, I can't get any more specific. You got the Seven of Swords clarified by the Devil. This person's a POS, right? Very stuck energy, very codependent. They may be obsessed with you, but I just think that they're toxic. And I think that this is probably a connection where maybe both of you in the past had a hard time letting go of each other, but it's toxic AF, and it's going to prevent you from moving on to new, more abundant things in your life, relationships, money, a business, something like that. Oh, good Lord. How does this person, though, that I'm channeling here, how does this person overall, how do they feel about Aries throughout December? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they know you're abundant. This is like the highest ranking queen. And if you're a king, you're a king of pentacles. Stable, secure, money's good, career is going to be flying high. This is who you marry. This is who you settle down. So why do they keep effing it up? It's like this person knows they're toxic for you or they're toxic just in general, but they're drawn to you because you're a freaking catch. If they could get their shit together and get their act together, they could have this beautiful life with you. But they refuse to do that with the Hangman in reverse. Why do they refuse to change? What is this? Hanged Man in reverse. What is this? Pisces energy and the Ten of Cups. Could be something with, their childhood, their family. They may have a toxic AF family dynamic. They grew up around toxicity as well. And so it's just embedded in this person. They need to go to a spiritual timeout. What's this Ten of Cups? With the Four of Pentacles, and they can't change their ways. They refuse to budge. They refuse to open up. This is also somebody who kind of feels like, I think deep down they know they're effed up and they've got some changes they need to make here, but they refuse to do it. They're a little bit arrogant as well. Like, I'm always right at the end of the day, and it's just not working out for them so well, is it? With the Sun, you may have exposed this person. The thing is, like, deep down with the Sun, they have the clarity. They know they have healing to do. And maybe that's why they pull away from you and they pull these antics. Who would pull that crap on a Queen of Pentacles energy? Somebody who's not healed and somebody who is incapable of giving you what you deserve. What about the Queen of Pentacles? Oh my God. Yeah. With the King of Swords. Oh, I don't care about Aries. That's how the King of Swords comes across. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or they just have that detached, I'm always right, kind of cold energy. Probably somebody that ghosts you or, doesn't, will come in and speak their mind. But then when you try to express your emotion, they just cut you off or they're cold, like they don't care, walking around like they don't care. That's interesting though, because they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. So make that make sense. No, you deserve much better. And this person actually knows it too, is what's hilarious. With the Wheel of Fortune, you bring this person good energy. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change and good luck. It's karma as well. So be careful of this person feeding off of your energy because of their shitty karma, right? This is just purging out this energy, y'all. You know it. You see it clearly. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, they may have a low vibing karmic in their energy as well. Maybe they have juggled you with the Queen of Wands in reverse. But I think for a lot of you, because that is Aries energy, you guys are just pissed the hell off. You're over it. You don't feel confident. You don't even want to take action. Some of you aren't even attracted to this person anymore, or you won't be, because of all the freaking swords that they've put in your back. You're like, no thanks. I felt every one of those swords, and now you're cut out of my life for good. Not for a month, not for 6 months, for good. This person has pushed you to this energy, to no longer giving them any more chances. With that 10 of swords there, that makes me believe that this has been like an ongoing kind of cycle. And as I said cycle, I saw the world. You're ready to end this chapter and open up new beginnings. The world is, listen, MFer, we've gone as far as we can go. I'm ready for the new. I've learned a lot of lessons, and all you bring me is shit. All right. That's how you're looking at it, because you're a freaking empress. Libra, Taurus energy. Again, the entire package. I mean, when you say fumble, what is wrong with this person? Y'all let me know in the comments if you know what the F is wrong with this person. I think it's a lot of unhealed wounds, maybe past lovers, maybe family. The sun can represent childhood healing that they need to do. But they have it all with you. They could have it all with you. Again, whether you're male or female, and they're just letting it go. They're just letting, like, you'd have to literally be insane to come across as cold and detached, like you don't give an F, when you're dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. Like, make it make sense. Their loss. And trust me, this is something that they're going to feel for a very long time. I think they already do. They just can't, they have this like inner conflict, this torment that's going on within themselves. And, somebody along the way really effed them up. And I don't know if it was a parent or a past love, maybe a combination. They can't appreciate a blessing when it's right in front of them. So you guys are just like, all right, see you later, bitch. I'm off to the new. I'm going to stack the coin. I'm going to bring in the bag. And oh, by the way, I'm also going to be getting into a really long-term stable relationship here shortly. So F this person, Aries, let them go sit in spiritual timeout. They can crawl on over to low vibing third party boulevard, because they're not going to find a Queen of Pentacles Empress over there. I can guarantee it. All right, that's what I've got, Aries. As always, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back. Oh, real quick too, if y'all want a private reading, I've got a couple openings left. Down in the description box is my email. My website is down. You have to email me if you'd like a private reading. I'm going to be closing those up soon. All right, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back. We'll speak soon.